What is he wearing? It's like,
Live from the set of the
it's so
Flash.
cringy, man. Is he like...
We're very excited
He
to
sounds
show
so
you the
dead
movie.
inside.
And we
With
can't
that,
yet
we
because
are
we're still making it.
segueing
We wanted to
into
show
our
you a
first look
teaser.
at The Flash.
What?
So with that, we're segueing into our first look at the teaser of The
Oh yeah.
Flash.
I mean, look how he listen to how dead inside he
Yeah.
sounds.
We're very excited to live from the set of the Flash. It
This
looks
is
like
the
this.
guy that they picked
We're
to
very
play Barry
excited
Allen.
Yeah. What was
Like,
Zack Snyder thinking? That was his greatest mistake. This character is overpowered. Uh, He's not a leading man. He's a weirdo, and he has like this antisocial. That's not Barry Allen. It's not Wally West. Stop saying that. Wally West. Oh, he's more playing like the Wally West version. No, he isn't. He's not playing any sort of Flash version that we've seen ever in the comic books or in the shows or in anything. He's playing his own thing. That's like cringy, and just it has to stop because now because they've made him so powerful in the Justice League and specifically in the Snyder Cut, there's nowhere else to go with this character because he can literally revive people and time travel. So now you were forced to make a movie where the biggest threat right now is his own self, basically, because he went back in time, and we're gonna see him go
to
back in time here as well. Um, this is basically what we're dealing with right now, and you're not even starting from the foundation of the character. You're starting from like the end of where the character is, which is the same mistake that we did with Batman, with the Dark Knight Returns aspect of Batman v Superman, and that is also the mistake they made with Superman, which is the death of Superman. You started in the latest possible stage, and now you're gonna reap the failure of your own
well, you know,
choices.
the Flashpoint comic happened, what, 50 years after 50 years of Flash stories, after 20 years where Barry Allen was dead and
What is this?
Wally was
Look
the
at this
Flash.
mask.
It looks
It
like they're
doesn't even
trying to
fit
make
him.
him look more like less armored look, like in Justice League, and more like his comic is what they're trying to do, is what I believe.
Someone posted like an image on Instagram where it's like the Lego minifigure of the Flash, and he was wearing a very similar one piece on top of his head. But you can also see in the back he has this neck thing. So basically, the headpiece is separate from the rest of the costume. So you have this very cheap looking. I don't like that in the suits right now. How they're also doing the same thing for the Batman movie, where he's separated the turtleneck from the headpiece itself, and it looks. I guess it's supposed to be mobilizing the characters' heads more, but it looks bad as it is.
Well, it could
And
be
this
like the
entire
MCU where
trailer,
they just want to take off their masks the whole time and they always work without their helmets and masks on. They do that
which
a lot.
is the
I do
most
that.
dangerous thing you can do as a hero.
Yeah, because I guess they don't want actors don't want to have to wear them all the time, I suppose, or something like that.
And it doesn't even fit him. Look at it. It's like you can see how it's coming off of his nose. It's sticking out. I hope the VFX team is going to fix this because it's ridiculous. And I think no, I guess that's just the light shining. I thought that was like a piece of skin. Like there was
There might be some kind
nothing
of
here.
yellow or gold there as part of it. I don't know, like a nose bridge thing or something.
Okay, and that looks very plastic. And basically this entire trailer, if you actually think about it, is Barry looking at Batman memorabilia and him looking at just Batman stuff. The Batcave, he's looking at the Batman costume, he's looking at Batman himself.
The
It's like so
entire
ridiculous.
They're trying
This
to
is
promote it using Batman, which Flash is a character that shouldn't need to have Batman to promote him,
it's like
because
them trying to use Iron Man trying to market Spider-Man.
it's
But
like
here it's even worse, I think.
Spider-Man is the biggest character at Marvel, and you need Iron Man to promote him. It's the same. Flash is the top 5
It's like,
biggest
yeah, the
characters in DC,
fourth most popular character at DC.
probably. So he doesn't need Batman. I mean, obviously, anything with Batman is, oh gosh. If we have 2 Flashes here, who is that supposed to be in the side? He looks
That
like he's
is
wearing
supposed to
Jay
be
Garrick's symbol.
What do you say?
I said his lightning bolt on the left side Flash looks like Jay Garrick's symbol. Like if you just like covered up his face and you just
I
saw the chest, it
guess.
looks like Jay Garrick's Flash lightning.
So
Just
what you're looking at here is the Batman suit, Michael Keaton's Batman suit, and it's spray painted in red and yellow. That's what that is.
so we have some kind of weird two Flash thing going on, and a random Supergirl that's I don't believe even Kara. It's like a different alternate Earth Supergirl.
When I saw this trailer for the first time, I thought this was a guy. I thought this was like a third Barry Allen sitting in the background. I'm like, oh, there's one, there's two. Oh, there's three of them. Great, I'm gonna hit this. Three Ezra Millers. And then I watch back this trailer. I'm like, oh crap, that's Supergirl.
I have no idea why Supergirl is involved in this movie at all. Like, even if you're like putting a stand-in for Superman, Superman wasn't like
Might as well get Henry Cavill.
super prominent, I guess, in Flashpoint. Like he had some moments, but it was mostly Batman and Flash.
And it's the wrong Batman too.
And supposedly they're gonna kill off, or they are gonna kill off, or disappear Affleck's Batman. So we're gonna have.
Really?
That's what I've heard, that Ben Affleck's gonna be in this just to send him off, like to kill him or to make him disappear when Barry changes the timeline, and then like how in the New 52 he comes back to the New 52 and it's like a different looking Batman and Flash, and that's what's gonna happen. Like this, some other DC EU projects look cool, as we'll talk about later, but the Flash is like, wow. The Flash is not Flash at all. And it's kind of cool. I mean,
Look, here's him again looking at Batmobiles. Like, come on, do something else other than just looking at Batman stuff.
so this is kind of the same thing that we're looking at as possibility in Spider-Man, where we're bringing back an old character to bring in nostalgia views. And that's the same thing that's happening here, except
I mean, yeah, that's what I said. It's like they have no faith in the original character. Oh, look, another bad memorabilia. Crap. It's his cowl, but this time it's on the floor. Wow. Amazing job, guys.
the Flash has a lot of things he could have done before we get to this point. He has all of the rogues that could have been a movie. He's got Grodd. He's got how many speedster villains, so there's plenty of things they could have done. But I think even before they were trying to get rid of the DCU and trying to like reform it, that they were already going with Flashpoint as their movie, even before all that. So that just shows me that they were already.
They don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
And the screenwriter of Birds of Prey is writing this one as well.
Flashpoint, even if they were going to do Flashpoint, they should not have done it the first movie. But now they're using it as a way to kind of like erase what happened and bring in whatever they're trying to do, which I don't think DC has any direction in the movies. They have shown us nothing. They've shown us nothing to prove that they have any kind of direction with these movies. They're just kind of, they're trying to cling to these characters that they introduced into Justice League and use them where they can. And they try to keep using the ones that had some success, like Wonder Woman, at least in our first movie, and Aquaman. But the Flash, if they were going to do Flash, they should have just went from scratch, had a brand new character, whether they went with Barry or Wally or whatever, and do something more of a solo Flash movie as opposed to what we're getting here.